All right, what's going on, everybody? It's SSU. I go by Uzo now, but I'll be showing you guys going through some wave issues that people have as far as sampling sounds from the browser. So my first example will be, where is it? Right here. All right, so I have a kick that I want to use, and when I sample it over here, it sounds great. So I bring it in here, and when I put it actually in my pattern, it sounds like this, which is crazy because that's not what I heard over here. So the problem is FL, just being stupid, got something wrong, and what you need to do is come over to the insert tab under the channel. And usually for most instruments, the root note is C5, but somehow it got moved down to C0. So if we were to play it on the piano roll at C0, which is the lowest octave, middle C, or lowest C, it would sound fine. What we need to do is reset it, and you just right click on C5 and you're good to go. So now when I play it, it sounds great. Second thing that some people have been running into is I have a snare here that I sampled from one of my own songs, which I just tracked it out, and I was going to use it for later. So when I bring it in here, this is how it sounds, but when I play it here, it sounds a lot shorter and higher in pitch. And I'm like, what's going on? So what you need to do is whenever you see these red lines, just go ahead and press use loop points and uncheck that, because what it's going to do is keep looping this back, and like it'll play at random times during your beat. So however long this is, when this is over, it'll play again, even though it's not, I mean, it's hard to explain, but you just don't need this. Now the reason it's playing in a high pitch like that and not sounding the way it's supposed to is because it was time stretched to fit the tempo. So what you need to do is right click and press none on this time, and you're back to normal. And that's pretty much it. Another cool thing that I would like to show you guys is something with 808s. Let me find a good one. This is great. Let's go ahead and right click, none, use loop points, and alright, so we have this 808, and what we want to do is be able to make our own little 808 line. So if you have a beat and you want to add some 808s, this is a great way to do some cool stuff. See, when I click and how it kind of fades out as a sound, we can change that so we can be more flexible. What you do is come over to the insert tab, bring the attack all the way down, because this is where it starts to sound when you click it here. And the thing that controls how long it takes to fade is the release. So you bring this, you don't want to always bring it to 0. I usually leave it a little bit off 0, and right there is fine. So now we can put it at different lengths and it'll play. Let's see how this sounds. And we can bring these down and play it at all different lengths. And this allows you to do some really cool stuff with your 808s if you haven't learned about this already. So yeah, also you can slide these notes since it's a WAV file. To do that, you can come up here and click the slide, or you can just press and hold until you see the triangle, and that will slide your notes up, and you got to get rid of that to make it a regular note again, and you'll see what I'm talking about right here. Oh, you can't really hear that. And the higher the note, the slide note is, the faster and more noticeable it'll be. So if we bring it up here, and you can also do it down low. which I think is pretty cool. So if you're wondering how that effect is done in a lot of today's music, that's, you know, really how it's done. So I hope you guys learned something. Be sure to subscribe. Yeah, pretty much it. Have a good day.